Good morning, lovely ladies, and welcome back to the channel for our 30-minute back, chest, and shoulder burner. We are going to be sculpting, strengthening the back and shoulders, as well as giving the chest a lift as we work into those muscles. Now, for equipment today, you'll want to have one lighter set of weights for the back and shoulders, and then also a slightly heavier for that chest. If you don't have any weights at home, just grab 2 filled water bottles and those will be your weights. Now, in addition to that, we will also be using an elastic resistance band, so if you have one of those, grab a hold of it. If not, don't worry about it. I'll give you modifiers throughout. All right, guys, make sure to like the video before we get started, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss our Wednesday workouts, and let's get ready to tone. All right, ladies, I know you're ready to get started, but first let me explain the format. So we've got 3 circuits to cover today. We're gonna spend the first circuit with 10 minutes sculpting into the shoulders using our lighter set of weights. Circuit number 2, we're gonna go into 10 minutes covering the chest and chest lifting exercises. And then finally, we're gonna go into circuit number 3, covering those back muscles. So let's get started with our workout. I'll explain a little bit more as we start. I want you to take both of your lighter weights and have your palms facing in. First arm comes in front, other arm at your side. We're gonna lift up, come down halfway, and swoop to that other side. Now, if you wanna do these exercises in standing, no problem, you do you. In 3, in 2, get those weights in your hand. In 1, we are starting our workout. So palms are in, bringing those hands up to shoulder level and coming back down. You can have a slight bend in the elbow to protect those joints, but I want you to really squeeze those abs in, keep that rib cage down, face straight ahead, and know that we are gonna get, through this whole workout together. Yes, you know we are, because I'm here to keep you motivated, here to keep you sweating, and we are gonna break a sweat today. Let me tell you, this is gonna be a tough upper body workout, but you can, by all means, make it through every single exercise, and I will show you how. Keep going, guys. Now, for our circuits today, we are gonna be covering 5 minutes with weights, 3-minute body weight exercises, and 2 minutes with bands. Keep going for me for 3, for 2, and last one, even it out on that other side and release it down. This time our hands are gonna be at our sides, palms facing in, roll the shoulders back and down for me. Let's make sure those are where they need to be. We're gonna come up, pulse, and halfway lower. Let's get started. Up, pulse, halfway down. Now, like I said, we are doing 5 minutes with the weights, 3 minutes body weight, and finally 2 minutes of the circuit with resistance bands. So you're gonna know every time you hit the halfway point of a circuit, it's gonna be pretty easy to gauge. And I do think that this workout's gonna go by fairly quickly, although you are gonna have to work for it, okay? We are gonna burn. We're here to tone, here to challenge ourselves, and here to make the best of it, right? So focus in on what you're doing right now and keep going for me. Now turn those palms up, come up, pulse, and halfway lower. Great, gotta mix it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, come up and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lower those hands down. We're going into our third exercise now, still working those shoulders. We're gonna take the palms and face them out. This time we're gonna come overhead, press, up, and back down. Let's get started. So coming up all the way overhead, taking it into that press, coming back towards the center, and bringing it back down. We are off to a really strong start. We're waking up those shoulders. They should be starting to feel pretty warm. And I do think that you're gonna like a lot of the exercises we have today. Keep going. Down, press up, give it meaning, and bring it back down. Still keeping those shoulders down. That head is facing forward, and you are really, really gonna give me everything you've got today, because we are here to make change, here to get results. Tone up, feel strong, feel powerful. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Finish it off with the presses for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring those arms back down. Palms are facing in again. And this time we are coming out to the side, coming towards the front, coming down and reverse. So up, out, down, reverse, out, in, down, reverse. Let's go. Starting off with that front raise, out towards the side, and coming down. This time you can lower all the way, because we do really want to focus in on using those shoulders to lift the weight. So we are not using our wrists, we're not using our hands, we're using those shoulders. Keep going with me. You can get through this. This is probably the worst because we're still warming up the muscles. Now, hopefully you did do the warm-up that I suggested below, but it does get harder once we pick up those weights. Up, out, and slowly lower. Great job, everybody. Keep going. Up, in, slowly lower. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold for the last 2 and 1. Okay, bring it on down. We're going back to our overhead press, and then we're gonna go into our body weight exercises. So I want those hands in a 90-degree angle. So we've got our goal post right here. We're gonna press up, come down, elbows in, elbows out. Let's go. Up, down, squeeze the elbows together and bring it back out. Trying to keep both of those elbows in a 90-degree angle. So from elbow to elbow, you have a nice straight line. We're not down here. Keep going. Up, down, in, and out. Now, if at any time this becomes too difficult, just put the weights down and keep on going. The goal is to keep your body moving, keep those abs engaged, and push through to the end. Now, I gotta tell you, my arms are already on fire from all the filming I've been doing lately. So if I can get through this, you can get through this too. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and hold for the last 2 and 1. Release those weights to the side. I want you to come into a high plank position for me. And what we're gonna do is a front arm raise. So in this high plank position, we're gonna lift one arm at a time. I'm gonna give you a count. Beginners, just do this on your knees. Let's go. Into that plank, we're gonna lift the right hand for 5, 4, press into that palm, 3, 2, 1, and switch the other side. Hold up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know it's not easy, you can do it. Keep going, one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and over to that other side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we're coming out to the side, not the front. On the right side, bring it out to the side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time on that left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. How did that feel? That was hard, right? I know, it's okay. If at any point you need a break, take a break, but try to make it quick. All right, our next exercise, we're coming into a downward dog. So back into that plank, squeeze the abs in, bringing the hips up towards the ceiling, and coming back down into a wide push-up. Let's go, guys. All the way up, take your time on this, and bring it back forward, and then come down into that wide push-up, elbows coming out into an A shape. Press those heels in towards the mat as you come up, and come back down into that push-up. 30 seconds left. It should be a breeze. You've got this. We're just getting started. This is just the beginning, and you've got to make it through the beginning to get to the end and to make those changes happen. Great job. All the way to the front, and come down. Come down as low as you can. Beginners, you can come into this dog, come back down onto the knees, and then do your push-up right from there. Whatever you've got to do to keep on going. Let's do this one more time. All the way up, and back to that plank position, and release. Okay, last body weight exercise, and then we go straight into that band. So something to look forward to, right? So our next body weight exercise is going to be to do a shoulder tap into a military. So back into that plank. Beginners, on your knees, you're gonna tap the right. Let's get started. Tap the left. Come down, down, up, up, and alternate the sides. Squeezing those abs in, trying to get minimal sway in that upper body. So you really want to concentrate on only moving the arms. You're not moving that lower body. The hips are not swaying. You're taking controlled steps for this exercise. Tap, tap, down, down, up, up. You've got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't release that plank. I want you to hold right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to your knees and give yourself a little pat because I know that hurt. That's okay. We're gonna get through all of it together. All right, so I want you to grab that band, and this time we're doing pull-outs. So you're gonna grab one side of your band, and we're gonna keep the right arm stationary. The left arm is coming out and back in, holding that tension on the band. Let's get started. Out and slowly in. Your arm is gonna wanna do this. Don't do that. Don't let it just snap. I want you to control it. If the band is too heavy, just go with a lighter one. The goal here is to work the shoulders. You're also gonna feel this in the back of your arm. Now, if you don't have the band, you can use your weights right here or the water bottles. Just out to the side and bring it back in, okay? So whatever you need to do, you've got this. Out towards the side, holding for a second, and slow on the way back in. 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1. Great job. Keep those shoulders down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out towards the side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going over to that other side, so shake it out. Do you feel it? It's getting warm, right? I feel like my shoulders get warm as I work them out. All right, so we're going over to that other side, keeping that left arm stationary so this one doesn't move, and the right arm comes all the way out and slowly back in. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Back towards the center. Not releasing that tension on the band. So at no point does that band look floppy. I want you to keep it nice and straight and stable. That arm stays nice and straight. And we have got this. This is the last exercise of circuit number 1. So at this point, we are already 10 minutes in, 20 minutes left to go. We can do this, and we can do this together, and we're gonna come out of it sweaty, but that's what we want. We want those changes. We wanna feel good. We want that adrenaline and those endorphins, all the feel-good chemicals we're gonna get from this today. Keep going. Back in and hold out for me for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Release that band over to the side and come down to your back for me. We are going into our chest circuit. You can grab your heavier weights for this. We're gonna start off with a wide chest press. So all the way down, elbows out towards the side. We're pressing up towards the ceiling and coming back down, only gracing the mat with our elbows. So I don't want you to actually drop your arms to the mat. I just want you to slightly tap it and come back up. Now, if you did want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can lift your hips up into the sky and work that booty a little bit as well. And then it's also going to give you a broader range of motion as you lift those arms up and squeezing the chest muscles on your way up. So the whole time, keep going, I'm going to show you, you're focusing on this muscle here. So you're squeezing the chest muscle, and these are the exercises that are going to help us lift the chest by working the pectorals beneath it. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Come up for me, bring them down, and you can release one of those weights off to the side. From here, we're going to take that weight into the center of our hands, squeeze the elbows in towards the waist, bring the weight towards the chest. We're coming up and squeezing back in towards the waist. Let's go. So coming all the way up, give it meaning, squeeze those chest muscles, get that mind to muscle connection going, that you are working those muscles. You're gonna get so much more out of it when you do. Keep going for me. Up and slowly lower. Up and slowly lower. Press it up, give it meaning, keep going. Don't cheat yourself on results. This is kind of like the easier part, right? And you can definitely use heavier weights for this. Now, when I'm on my own, I can definitely handle 20 to 30 pounds in this position. Keep going. Press up and slowly lower. Got another 10 seconds here, and then we're gonna move straight into our next exercise, grabbing those lighter weights. So get ready to grab the lighter ones in 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Bring it down and grab a hold of your lighter weights. So for this exercise, we're gonna bring both hands in front, facing palms in, and we're coming out towards the side with a slight bend in those elbows and coming back up to the top. Let's get started right away. My buzzer, so my timer will buzz and then it moves a different direction and I can't see where it is, so that's why you see me check it sometimes and move it around. Keep going all the way down, slight bend in the elbows, tapping the mat and coming back up. Squeeze those chest muscles, ladies, squeeze them. This is how we work them. This is actually my favorite section of the workout. I absolutely love working the chest muscles for some reason. I guess because when you're on your back like this and you're working the arms, you have a chance to really focus on that mind to muscle connection, which is exactly what I want you to do right now. Give it everything. Focus on that muscle. Keep going. For 5, 4, 3, come down to the bottom and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Okay, keep those hands exactly where they are. I don't want you to take that break. I know it burns. Hold them up. Hold them there. We're gonna come up overhead into a circle and then circle all the way down to the center of our thighs in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So starting at the top, taking it around the sides for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In towards the center, back out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do this. Focus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've got the motion. Now again, focusing on those chest muscles, doing the work. You should be feeling this one. I know it's not easy. Keep a bend in those elbows. Come all the way down. And last time over for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not done. Last time down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back out towards the side and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody. Okay, we are on to our final exercise with those weights. This time we're gonna bring the arms right overhead, turn the palms away from you. From here, we're gonna bring one arm down to the shoulder and lift back up, alternating to the other side. Let's get started. So keeping that upper arm area stationary. So if you can see, this part of my arm right here does not move as I bring that weight down. You're really just focusing on squeezing the tricep. So yeah, I did include a little bit of tricep there, but we are also working the chest muscles, but we want that full upper body tone. I'm here to help you sculpt. Keep going, down and lift it up. Slow, controlled movements. You don't need to go too quickly. Now, if nothing is burning yet, I really do want you to pick up heavier weights. And actually, I probably should have used the heavier weights for this one, right? Could have handled it. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can release those weights over to the side. We are going into our 3 body weight exercises now. And our first exercise here is going to be an alternating side plank and a push-up. So follow along with me. You're gonna come onto your hands into this plank position. We're gonna lift up nice and high, coming back down and into a push-up. Let's get started. So lift that arm up high to the sky, come back down into a wide push-up and alternate around. This is one of my favorites. This is a really, really good one for upper body as well as the abs and obliques. So if that's something you're also trying to tone, this is gonna help with that, but make sure to lift those hips up, engage those abs into that push-up. If this is too much for you, I just want you to rotate around doing those side planks and don't worry about the push-up for now. Keep going. But if you can do that push-up, you better do that push-up. Don't cheat yourself in the results. Back to the center, into that push-up. One more plank exercise after this, and then I promise, I'm serious, no more planks after this, after our next exercise. Last push-up, and come down to your knees. All right, guys, shake it out. We've got one more plank exercise, last one of the entire workout. So stick it out with me. Do not sit there and do nothing. You can do this. We're gonna come into a low plank position. Again, working the chest as well as some of the abs today, since it is upper body. We're gonna dip to the left and dip to the right. Nice and simple. Come on, guys. You can do this. Onto those toes. You've got this. Focus straight ahead. Squeeze those abs in. Breathe through it. And know that we've got one more body weight exercise after this. And as we do go into the next exercise, I want you to pick a wall nearby because we will be using it for it. You're gonna like this one. Stay around. Okay. Try not to lift those hips up too high. Dipping from side to side. Give me 2 more dips. One on the right. Dip to the left, come to the center for me, and rock forward and back for 9, 8, 7, squeeze those abs in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come down to the knees, and we are gonna stand up and find that wall. Okay, for this exercise, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Try to angle it right, but the room is a little small. So you're gonna come to a wall, have one hand on top, one hand lower, okay? We're gonna push down, push up, swap the hands, push down, push up. Let's go. So swapping top and bottom. It's an uneven push up against the wall. Squeeze the abs in, face straight ahead. You've got this. Give yourself a little bit of momentum coming up. You really want to press through those muscles, working the chest. Last chest body weight exercise into those bands. And then we are on to circuit number 3, just like that. Whew. Down and press up for 5, 4, taking it slow. 3, 2, on 1, come up, hands are even. We're coming into that push-up, just hold right here for 3, for 2, for 1, press up, and pick that band up. So our next exercise with that band, we're gonna grab the band and put it around our wrists, okay? So it's coming right around the wrists like so. You're gonna come forward, hold tension on that band. We're gonna come back, forward, up, and down. Let's go. Back, squeezing those back muscles, waking the back up, forward, up, and down, working those chest muscles and the back of the arms. Yes, it burns. Pull out tension. If you have a heavier band, I want you to grab that heavier band. You can do this all the way up. Pretty sure I just hit my mic with the band. Sorry if that made a weird noise. Back and in front. Squeeze it. Keep that tension. Do not let that band come loose. I don't want any loosey-goosey bands here. I want them tight and taut, just like we're gonna be right at the end of this workout, right? Up, down, in, to the front. Now come up to the top for me, pulse out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignore that timer. We're gonna come towards the front and hold that tension. We're going into our last exercise of circuit number 2, then it's straight into the back workout, which, ooh, you're gonna love it. Okay, from here, we're gonna take our arms and circle around as if we're going around a sphere. So if you're going around a circle right now, holding that tension on the band the entire time, you should be feeling it in that chest. This is one that really wakes my chest up, and it's crazy too, because it is just bands. And I'm literally watching a spider crawl across my wall right now. Well, he's gonna stay there while we work our arms. Keep going. Over to the side. Really squeeze across. Hold that tension. No loose band here. Keep that tension on it. If you don't have that band, you're using just your arms or the weights. Whatever you've got, whatever's available to you, whatever's gonna help you burn the most, that's the exercise I want you to do. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come to the center, and you can release that down. We're going back into our weights. Now for this one, the first exercise, I would suggest using your heavier, and we're gonna come into a slightly bent over position, squeezing those abs in. We are gonna do a bent over row, squeezing the elbows in towards the waist. Let's go. So come up for me, now hold. What I want you to do is focus on those back muscles. I want you to squeeze really hard for 5, 4, keep holding, 3, 2, 1. Now come down. We're going to take it on the left, row in towards the waist, over to the right, row in towards the waist, both weights up and down. Now switch sides, to the right and down, to the left and down. Now squeeze both at the same time and slowly lower over to that left again, all the way in towards the waist, over to the right, back down, take both up, back down. Let's finish it off with a 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2, using that back muscle. Last one, you've got this. 1, and bring those weights to the side. I want you to grab your lighter weights now. Yes, back to lighter weights. A lot of moving around in this workout. And we're gonna come into a BW raise. So come down into that bent position. You're gonna have your palms facing down. They're coming up at a 45-degree angle to the sides and back at a 45-degree angle to the sides. Let's go. Up with palms facing down and to the back with the palms facing up. Squeeze those back muscles. Get that mind to muscle connection. Think about those results. We're not using our elbows here. We're not using our arms. You're using the back. Squeeze those abs in tight. Back is gonna stay neutral. So if you feel like you're arching, drop the weights and do it without focusing on those back muscles. That's all I want you to do. Just get through the workout, pushing at your maximum. Give me everything you've got for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and hold for 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can come back down, take that 15-second break, grab some water if you need it. We're going straight into that same position, this time doing a fly out towards the side to shoulder level and coming back down. In 3, 2, 1. Palms are facing in, you're coming out towards the side, squeezing the back muscle like you have a sponge between your shoulder blades and you're trying to squeeze all the water out of it. Come all the way to the top and back down. No higher than shoulder level, okay? I don't want to see any of this. That's not proper form, but face straight ahead and gently bring those weights up using everything you've got. If you can pick up heavier, pick up heavier. You've got this. Out to the side and come back down. We've got 2 more exercises with the weights, 3 more body weight, 2 more bands, and then our workout is done. Keep going for me. Out to the side and down. In 3, in 2, on 1, come up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Go back to those heavier weights now if you have them. We're gonna come into a tabletop position here. And from here, we're gonna row in, palm facing in, turn the palm towards the thigh, and row out towards the side. Let's get started. Now just really focus straight ahead. Elbow in towards the waist, turn that weight in and out towards the side. You've got this. Breathe through it. Focus on that back muscle. And if you want to make this harder, you can come up into a plank and row right here. Whatever is gonna challenge you the most, which I can pretty much guarantee that in that plank position is gonna be pretty challenging because that's exactly how I feel. But you know, you do you. It is your workout. It's only as hard as you make it. Keep going for me. 10, 9, 8, 7, you've got this, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down to your knees. If you did come into that plank, I salute you. And I salute you for just making it this far anyway, because like I said, I know it's not an easy workout, right? So we're going over to that other side, into that vertical to lateral row in 3, 2, 1. Starting off on your knees. If you do want to come to that plank, just give me 10 seconds to get you there. So you do want to get that muscle a little bit warmer. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2. If you want, come into that plank. And if you don't want to, that's no problem at all. I don't care which one you do. All this is gonna do is amp up the abs as well, forcing your abs and core to work even harder. Whew. Keep going for me. We are almost there. We are so close, almost into those body weight exercises. No planks after this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. If you were in that plank, come down. Otherwise, I want your weights far off to the side so that you don't end up hitting them. So we're gonna come onto our tummies now, all right? We're gonna do a superwoman squeeze and circle. So squeeze the abs in, arms come right in front, squeeze the feet, thighs, and glutes together, and gently lift up the legs if you can. From here, keep your head facing down, squeeze those back muscles. We're gonna squeeze the elbows in towards the waist, come towards the front, and circle back. You've got this. We've got 3 minutes of body weight exercises, 2 minutes with the band, and then we are done. Circle out towards the back. If the legs up are too much, just release them down. Keep that head facing forward, chin tucked in towards chest, squeeze the elbows back, and come into that circle for me. Great job. Squeeze it. Think about those back muscles doing the work. Squeeze back and in front for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to hold right here for that rest. Squeeze, squeeze, and hold. You can do this, no problem. Now let's come forward with the hands and back into that circle. Squeeze for 3, for 2, for 1. Keep the head facing down, turn the palms up. We are going to pulse up and down. 45 seconds, up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7. Just follow the sound of my voice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the palms, turn them in. We're gonna come in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Higher. 3, 2, 1. Out towards the side. Palms are facing up. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This one's so hard. 3, 2, 1. And bring the arms in front. Turn the palms up and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Lower them down. We've got one more exercise here. I want you to take the feet and pull them apart. So they are hip width distance apart here. The palms are facing down. We're gonna go for a swim. So you're lifting the chest up off the mat. We're gonna lift the opposite arm and opposite leg at the same time, squeezing that back muscle. You're also gonna feel this a little bit in your glute. Keep your head facing down towards the mat. Take it slow. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2. Try to keep everything in hover. So I want your hands and feet off the mat. Another 25 seconds here. Whew. We got this. This one always kills me. We're gonna take a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Slight lift to the chest. Facing straight ahead. Super important. And another 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Oh, how did that feel, my friends? We've got 2 more exercises left, and we are complete. So I want you to grab that band, and we are gonna loop it, lightest band you got, okay? Nothing too crazy. Loop it around your thumb here. Tabletop position. We're gonna pull back, pulse, 2, and down. Let's go. Back, pulse, 2, and down. Now for those of you that don't have the band, either no weights, no band, or you're gonna take that weight, you're gonna come back, 3, 2, 1, back in, curl, back, 3, 2, 1. All right, keep going for me. Take that band, lift up for 3, 2, 1, and down. Do not release that tension on the band. Remember what I told you, you wanna keep all of that tension on that band. If you feel it starting to loosen up, it means you gotta come up, you came down too far. Up, 2, 3, back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. Last exercise of this workout. Oh my gosh. Yep, I'm sweaty. I'm definitely sweaty. We're gonna finish off on that other side. Whatever side you didn't do, that's the side we're pulling back. Grab it with that thumb. Come down into the tabletop position. Let's go. Up, 2, 3, slowly lower. Up, 2, 3, slowly lower. Control that movement. Squeeze that back muscle. You can do this. Up, 2, 3, come down. Up, 2, 3, come down. Woo, my arms are on fire. Yes, they are. I promise. You know what? I'll give you a little bit of a stretch after this. Come down. Up, 2, 3, come down. You got 20 more seconds left. Finish it off. Finish off strong. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't give up. Last one. Up, 2, 3, and slowly bring it down. Release that band, throw it off to the side, and let's do a quick stretch together. I want you to take that left arm and just gently rotate it behind for 3, 2, 1. Forward the other direction for 3, 2, 1. And same thing on the other side, forward for 3, 2, 1. And back for 3, 2, 1. And shrug the shoulders back for 3, 2, 1. And forward for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take that left arm and just bring it across and hold for just a second here. Feel that tension release in the back of the arm. And take that other side, bring it across, just hold. And guys, there is a cool down below, so definitely you can click that link. It'll be a more, a more adequate cool down, but this is just to get our arms stretched out a little because I know a lot of you guys skip the cool down and the warm up. And release it down. All right, guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you feel sweaty and gross and like you built some muscle. Sweaty and gross is what I want to hear, okay? That's the best way to be after a workout, at least in my opinion. Okay, everyone, I will see you guys later. Congratulations on making it all the way through your back, chest, and shoulder burn today. I hope you are feeling glorious and sweaty. Drop a comment before you go. Let me know whether you preferred using the bands, the weights, or the body weight exercises. I would love to hear your feedback on that. And then don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we've got a whole new workout coming up next Wednesday, 30-minute full body with bands. So don't want to miss that. Like the video before you head out, and I will see you for our next workout.